This Fortnitemares, we're getting some of the most iconic Halloween characters of all time. So in today's video, I want to talk about if I could survive these Fortnitemares horror characters if I were to ever come across them. And then I'm going to rank my survival chances on this tier list. Now, of course, this is just going to be my opinion, so I would love to hear yours down in the comments below if you think you could survive these characters and what you think your chances are. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code TuneSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start with Ghostface, who off the rip you'll probably think will be one of the easiest to survive, because at the end of the day, whoever is Ghostface in that movie is just a human. It's just a regular person in a mask and a black cloak running around with a knife, which is why sometimes Ghostface is clumsy, sometimes messes up, sometimes misses when he tries to eliminate you. And yes, I'm going to say eliminate because it's a Fortnite video, but there is a big drawback when it comes to trying to survive Ghostface. And in my opinion, that's like the anxiety that comes with the character, because you don't know who it is behind the mask. It could be your friend, a classmate, a neighbor, a relative. Typically, it is someone that is close to you, which is kind of scary to think about. Ghostface uses fear, phone calls, manipulation to get inside your head, and Ghostface is very sneaky. And Ghostface will get to know you personally, which will really mess with you mentally, because at the end of the day, I don't know who I will be able to trust, because it's known that this character is typically close to whoever they're trying to hunt down. Like, I gotta hope it's someone weaker than me, slower than me. So when I think of my chances of surviving this character, I'd say it's 50-50. It depends if I get caught off guard, it depends if I have a chance to fight back, or if I figure out who it is, then I think I have a decent chance of surviving. Next up is Jason Voorhees, and this one's going to be a lot tougher. I got to avoid Camp Crystal Lake as much as I can, because if I end up there, I'm not coming out alive. There's no way, I'm definitely going to die. I mean, Jason's got like superhuman strength, insane durability, just somehow is slow, but catches you, sneaks up on you. I don't really get it, but it's just how it is. You can shoot him, burn him, drown him. It does not matter. He's gonna find a way to live or get back up. It's Jason. I feel like even if I tried to hide, he would find me. And if I tried to fight back, well, it's not gonna end well for me at all. And honestly, even if I don't end up near Camp Crystal Lake, if he just feels like he wants to come after me, I feel like that's gonna be it for me. There's no way I'm surviving. I'm just gonna give up, sit on the couch, eat some hot Cheetos, watch a Spider-Man movie, maybe order a pizza if I got some time, until my time is up. But yeah, when it comes to Jason, there is zero chance that I'm surviving. Next up is Art the Clown, and he's easily one of the most like disturbing killers out there. I'm already not like the biggest fan of clowns. Like Ronald McDonald isn't scaring me, but Art the Clown I really wouldn't want to see in real life. I'm not going to get too graphic, but let's just say he is very unpredictable with the way he wants to do things. Like if I ever saw him in real life smiling at me, doing his whole little mind thing, I would just run away. I would hope that there are people around me, so maybe he'd choose like one of them instead. But since in this case I am the target, I don't think there's any way I'm surviving. I think it'd be one of those situations like Jason where I just kind of accept my fate. So I'm going to the couch, getting a bag of hot Cheetos. Maybe this time I'll throw on a Batman movie, order a meatball sub instead this time, you know, mix it up, and then just kind of accept my fate. Except for this one's gonna be way more painful and terrifying. But yeah, there's a 0% chance that I'm surviving Art the Clown. Now moving on to the grabber, this one's the easiest one for me. I'm not a child. I'm okay. This is like 100% survival rate, but for the fun of the show, let's just say in my town, a bunch of kids are getting kidnapped by the grabber, and I decide, you know what? I want to survive this. I'm going to use my Batman skills. I'm going to become a detective, and I'm going to figure this out. And as soon as I figure it out, I'm going to be running to that house like I'm Tom Cruise. And once I figure it out, at the end of the day, I still have a really good chance. He's pretty much just a creepy guy with a mask that kidnaps kids and puts them into a soundproof basement. I honestly think I could fight him off. I think I would save whoever I need to. I think this one is a W for me. I'm putting it at 100%. Next up is Huggy Wuggy. Now looking at him, you would think, oh yeah, probably 100%, until he smiles and the percentage definitely starts going down there. Even though Huggy Wuggy might look like this adorable toy, this thing is a monster. He's insanely fast, squeezes through vents, chases you through an entire factory, to the point where I couldn't even complete the game because I just started getting so frustrated. And I don't know, the jump scares with the smile popping up out of nowhere, whether it's like upside down in the Fortnite trailer, I think I would just be so freaked out to where I'd just give up. And in this case, since I would be in the factory, I can't go to the couch and get some hot Cheetos. But if I can escape the factory, then of course I have a chance. I'm going to survive. So I'm going to put myself at 25% chance for Huggy Wuggy, just because I do think he's going to end up being faster than me. And he's going to know the factory like the back of his hand, right? Where I'm not. So I think I have a small chance, but I'm most likely not making it out. So now let's go back to some Fortnitemares characters that we've gotten in the past. And we're going to start with Leatherface. And I think I have a good chance here. I just need to avoid Texas or big fields. Pretty much I just need to avoid Leatherface's turf. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's massive, wields a chainsaw, zero hesitation, absolutely crazy. There's traps around his house or like out in the fields, but he's not the smartest, and he's pretty slow. He's just walking around with the chainsaw. So I think even if I am near him, I think I'll be able to outrun him and be able to outsmart him. I don't think it's 100% chance survival rate, because if he does get close enough, or if I get hit by one of the traps, I'm definitely done for. But I do think I have a pretty good survival rate against Leatherface, so I'm going to put this at 75%. Up next is Billy the Puppet. So this is kind of an interesting one, because when I first thought about it, I was like, oh, that's 100% chance. Billy is just a puppet. He's almost just like the face of the operation, right? But then I thought about it. If I see Billy the Puppet, that means I'm in one of the traps. That means I got taken and I got thrown into one of the traps, and I have to try to figure my way out to survive. And that's the real challenge here, because I'm pretty stupid. Me trying to figure out one of these traps and trying to get out, that's going to be very difficult for me, to the point where I'll probably just get frustrated and give up. I mean, these traps really test everything about you, which of course is the point of them in the movies. But I don't know. I just don't know if I see myself surviving. Maybe there's like a small chance that I get something that doesn't require a lot of brain power. And I'll tell you right now, if I survive this, I'm never going to bed again. Never. So I'm going to put myself at 25%. Then moving on to Michael Myers, and yeah, I don't think this one's going to end well for me. Like, he's just evil. If I remember right, there's not even like a motive when it comes to him. He just does it. He just does what he does. He doesn't run, doesn't talk, doesn't really feel. He's been set on fire. He's been shot, stabbed. It doesn't matter, and he just keeps going. And he doesn't like run at you ever. So I think eventually I'm going to get tired. Just like in Fortnite, stamina is going to kick in, and no pump shotgun, no AR, not even the hollow AR is going to help me out here. I think there's a 0% chance I survive Michael Myers. Now, these last two are just for fun, because they are classic monster horror villains. So starting with Frankenstein's monster, the thing is Frankenstein's monster isn't really evil, just like really misunderstood and angry, but very strong, way stronger than a normal human, and fueled by emotional pain. So I want to say I have a pretty good survival rate, just as long as I don't piss him off and, you know, maybe like show a little empathy. I will put myself at like a 75%, just because it can be a little unpredictable. I don't think it's a guaranteed 100, because someone else could piss him off, and then I happen to be right next to him. I might end up being the first target. And then for the mummy, I think it's 50-50, just because I don't know what's going to happen. It also depends on like what version of the mummy. I feel like this one is pretty unpredictable. So like I mentioned, I'm going to put myself at 50-50 for this one. So like I mentioned, no matter what pump shotgun, what mobility item, even if it's the Typhoon Blade, I think I'm going to have a difficult chance surviving most of these characters. But there you have it. That is my ranking for my survivability for these Fortnitemares collab characters. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different from what I usually do. Hope you had fun watching it. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.